This is March 14th, 2023. Nice rally day today. So we had basically, let's go to the hourly first. So we had the wild volatility yesterday. And then going into the overnight session, we initially held I'm a little screwed up because my charts changed from what I was looking at last night. Okay, let's go back to the daily and then we'll go 5 minutes, 15 minutes here. Okay, so we held 55, which would have been 925 on the March contracts. And basically consolidated in a tight range until the CPI print at 8:30, which it came down and retagged 50 and immediately was bought back up. And then we had this downtrend break. So my overall lean, kind of like, looking at kind of like this, I believe is how I had it. No, I think it was up more. I think it was like this. Yeah, that's how it was. Okay, so saw the reclaim, and then basically my lean was over 12145. We should at least see 95, and then over 95, I was looking at 355. With a couple levels in the way, obviously, 255 ended up being important to clear as well. 315 was minor resistance, and that's basically what we did to a T. So let me just go here. Okay, just finding. So this is just a little Discord I keep my ideas in. Over 12195 can cause us to squeeze back to 12355. Clear of 235 brings us to 12459 likely. Under 12055 can bring us down to 11925. Below that, back down to 11820. The prominent trend line above near 12195 has been tested 2 times, so it can reject and fail. So that was kind of my lean. And then let's get into the day. Basically opened above it in pre-market after all of that CPI digestion, cleared the line, and then held above. So you can get long in there. You basically got a risk versus this, or you could keep it tight, but and then we got a quick push up into 55 and a little bit, and then some dips, and then it kind of consolidated around 55, and it finally gave us the push. 315 maybe wasn't the greatest. I wonder if it was even worth keeping. It seems to be respecting well in Globex, so it was kind of valid, but anyways, pushed into it, coming back, tested this fib. There, let's go to RTH now. Clear the trend line and go to the 1 minute. Okay. So yeah, there was some dips where I tried to roll, but nothing real major. Like this could have been maybe 20 would have been better. 20 or 10, probably 20. Anyways, all dips were bought, right? Like here in the morning, we got right near the fib, right? I think it was here to here, fib, then put on VWAP, and real close to it basically, right? And got a nice nice little rally before it topped at 355 to the tick, basically. Just a little tiny thing over, came down, tested 315 almost, higher, lower high, and then just continuous. It tried to rally here, but there was kind of a tell on S. S never actually made a higher low, whereas NQ made a higher low and a higher high, and then just still completely rolled over. So kind of interesting to watch and keep an eye on that. So yeah, we've got the sell into 55, a recovery. It didn't quite come back up to here. It used in here as resistance, which makes sense. And I believe it was also right in that kind of like fib zone there. And then this is also kind of interesting if you use the Anchor View app. I can't remember from the high day if it was better. So basically, kind of right underneath view up now. So sellers are in control. Clear those off. And consolidated above, and then it had this little triangle break right in here. Like that. Made the lower high, and then rolled over for the break right into 1915, and I was looking for longs in there. Pops, rolls over, and then immediately reclaims, and then that was the squeeze, right? So anyone short is looking to stay underneath this level because this level was broken, right? So it gets the one pop, it comes underneath, it makes a higher low, and then it reclaims again. So it's kind of showing strength, and then it rallies, and then it breaks kind of this downtrend here. So that's one thing to watch for, like that. So basically, as soon as it clears here, give up on shorts completely. Then you could try longs in here versus this low, or you could have tried longs in here versus this if you were overall bullish. Like if you were thinking that it shouldn't reclaim this. Also, ES was coming into 8, which is important. And then same thing, right? It popped back up. This is the short, the reshort. Here, comes down, makes the higher low. And then as soon as it clears that, it's off to the races. Right? And then plus there's this. It clears the downtrend kind of like that. So, yeah, interesting day. Patience in the morning, right? Like it wasn't straight up. You had to really watch. But if you look at the price action, made a high, a low, both the same, and then it made a higher low, lower high, higher low. So in here, if it's gonna roll, basically it needs to come down, break, and take out these buyers. They got long in here with their stops below, and then it could have maybe rolled over. But as soon as it kind of held above, sellers give up, and then stops are above here and here, pushes up higher. Little consolidation. Again, they're trying to short anywhere they can for a double top. So it offered nice points on the pullbacks, almost 50 points, 40 points. But it always found support, right? Like just using the price action of the day, it's retesting the highs. Buyers step in. Shorts cover immediately because they're playing counter trend, and then you get the clear of that level. Should almost do this in another color, but gets the clear of this and the squeeze, and then finally we are actually met with legitimate selling at 55. So and then trend is broken like this. Trend line is broken basically, and then it just took some time before it finally rolled over, right? Like not everyone's watching, etc. So stops are probably below this level, right? and then that's why you're going to get that cascade there. And then late buyers are stepping in, or shorts are covering, buying pressure, comes back up for the retest, and then the rollover. And then again, this is kind of like right at the opening range, so which is likely for buyers to step in, you know, between 95 and 200. Pushes up, still lower highs, and then down. Okay. Yeah, and then I was talking about Globex, and right now it's holding just above 55. I'm actually long one contract. I took one off into here. I'd really like to see short covering, right? Because we got this previous high from today, and then we have it back a couple days. Here, let's go just to the 15. See it better maybe. So there is room. There's this little bit of consolidation here, and then this area of balance in here. But it could go. There's a downtrend line kinda here. Like this. And it's clearing it into the close. So I'm very interested. I'd like to see us pop up to 90. 490. Maybe after tomorrow's PMI print, and then roll. But I don't know if that will happen. Let's look at the daily. So daily, same thing. You know, again, it recovered that low, and it's been on a tear since. It's moved, you know, 500 plus points, and then now there's kind of a flat top here. Trend line here. Trend line here. Like this, which is clearing. So I'd say this is the big one. It's only been tested 2 times. There's a moving average above the 200-day. So we could get that, and that could give us the next leg down. If we clear it and get above the 200 again, maybe we come back up to here, and maybe we finally hold above. I don't know. See. Okay, that's it for tonight. Have a good day.